Turn off. Okay, so hey guys, you're welcome to my live video on YouTube. Welcome to Mercy Obaka's circle. Thank you so much. Is there where I could see the comment? Let me just go so I could see who's here. You're welcome. So you're welcome guys, you're welcome. So I'm just gonna just start jumping right into it. Let me connect with this phone so I could see comments. So I can see. This actually is on. You serious? Okay. So fortunate or unfortunate, I can't see comments from here. I don't know why. Okay, so guys, you're welcome to my live section today. My name is Mercy Obaka, and I'm just gonna put this aside. My name is Mercy Obaka, and today I'm talking about the mystery of the mind. The mind, like I spoke to like literally 3 persons today. I'm like, what do you know about mystery? What do you know about the mystery of the mind? What do you know? And they go, one person said, it shocked you? That's mystery. Like when someone say, it shocked you, like, are you shocked? Are you surprised? You know, you can't explain it. It's beyond human explanation. You cannot explain the mystery. Like when they say mystery, it's just as if someone there's an accident, right? And everyone in the car is beyond or was beyond repair, and everyone died, and you're the only survivor. And the way, like seeing the car, everyone will think nobody will survive or nobody survived it, and you came out on hot. So to everybody, it's a mystery. You are just, you're wondering, how did I come out of this? How did I really come out of that car? So to you, it can't get over you. You can't get your mind. It's your mind is already like, to you is a mystery, you know. That's all I can say. You're shocked. It can take you your whole lifetime for you to get your mind off that scene or event that happened in your life. So it's, you just keep thinking about it and you cannot fathom it. That is how I see mystery. That is how I see mystery. Like, yeah, it's beyond you. It's beyond human capacity to understand. So now, what is the mind? We've talked about mystery. Now we're talking about the mind. I adjust some things here. So the mind is an element that people, okay, I got this from the dictionary, is the element of a person that enables them to be aware of their world. Now your mind is, you are just aware of your surroundings. You know that, okay, I live in XYZ street, I go to XYZ school or church or whatever, or I bear this name, you know. So you are aware, your brain just know that, okay, my mind just know that I was born, I know I came into this world and everybody started calling me Mercy, you know, so that sunk into me. And my mom would go, Mercy, Mercy, with my native name, you know, so I became aware of my name. So you are just aware. So your brain, your mind is just telling you, I am aware that I am Mercy, you know, I am aware. Now, their experiences, the world around you and your experiences, things that has happened in the past, your mind is, you can remember. In for one, I can remember when I started knowing everything about me. I remember when I started going to primary school. I remember, as far as, there are some things in your childhood that people think you don't remember. I remember basically everything. If you wake me up, I remember, it's there in my memory, so it's just my mind, my experiences, what I've been through in life. I can write thousands of books about my life, of what I've been through. So it's like your experience. So your mind is cautious about what you've experienced in life. Now thinking. Now the mind, it's just, now you thinking, you think too much. Like right now, I can imagine what you're thinking. Mercy is life. Now, what's she gonna say next? According to Candy, is she gonna say any who? Or Pastor Priscilla, is she gonna say words that will make me ask language? What is she gonna say? Now you're thinking, your mind is running, some people are taking notes because this, what I'm gonna say might affect them. But then your mind is, you're overthinking. You just think about everything. 1,000 thoughts are running through your mind per day. So those are what the mind comes, like, what these are the words that I can say, I put together to describe the mind. Now the topic is the mystery of the mind. The mind, the mystery of the mind. The mind is, I'm going to be making examples so you can understand, because if I say, let me just say it the way I have it in my brain, you might not understand where I'm coming from. It will be too much of a rush. So I'm just going to say it. Now, the mystery of the mind. Have you ever imagined being some people that work so hard? They work so hard, and you just look at them. Do you ever rest? And they tell you, I rest the day I die. Those kind of people never die. They have so much money, or they're average. but still they work so hard, and they don't just want to suffer. They don't want to suffer. They don't want anybody to see them as if they have suffered, or they don't just want to be in a situation where they suffer, right? And there are still some people, you'll be begging them, go to work, get off the bed, put your life together. You're begging them for their own life. You are begging them, put yourself together, get. So it's a mystery. As some people, why is it that all of us, we can't think the same? Why is it that some people just think that every other person had to work for them to eat? Why is it that some people put themselves, they bust their ass off in order to get to a point where they don't want to beg? They don't want to ask anybody for anything. And some people, they are just sitting down there. You are begging them, go to work, please, go to work. As if it's your life. So there are differences. You cannot fathom it. It cannot just, it cannot sit well in your head when they act in a certain way. And you just look at them and say, are you out of your mind? What is going through their head? Or people that wake up in the morning and they have a lot, let's say they have a bad dream, or I don't know what they have, and they wake up angry. Have you ever imagined that? Or some people that wake up happy. Some people just, it's a thing, it's a mentality thing. It's your mind has been soaked. That how do I wake up a certain way. Now, let me give an example. When I was in school, I used to go to, I work as a hotel manager at night manager. So apparently I'm up all night working. In the morning, I have to go to school. So I got used to sleeping 30 minutes a day. Like, I got used to, you see, this afternoon sleep, I got used to it so much that my brain is as if I don't sleep it, even though I sleep all through the night, you see that afternoon 30 minutes, you must give me. No matter how much rest I got at night, I have to sleep because my body has been conditioned. My mind is it has overshadowed my mind. Now it's my body controlling my mind, because it's how my mind has been programmed that worked on my body. Now my body now say, whether you work or you don't work, or you sleep all through the night or you don't sleep, you have to work, you have to sleep 30 minutes during the day. So I got used to that thing, and I knew that, oh, this thing is now part of me. It's a pattern. I remember there was the time I was filming, and I was like telling the director, I said, when is my scene? When is my scene? They said I think gave me 45 minutes. I said, okay. See why? Then my PA, see why? I want to go and sleep for 30 minutes. See, that sleep, I got it. Why? Because my mind has overshadowed my body. I had to sleep. If not, I'll start feeling cranky. I might have headaches. It's something that has overshadowed my mind. So what is that thing that has affected you so much? It might not be real. It might just be that it's your mind, your past experiences. It is, they say, out of the abundance of the heart, the mouth speaketh, right? Now, because of your past experience of how you have had issues in the past, you now said everybody is bad. Now, your mind is already programmed that way, that you cannot see good in anybody or anything anybody does. Or it might be like a pattern. It might be like a pattern in the family. It might be like a pattern as you've been going on in life. Maybe you noticed every January 22nd, you fall sick. It's been happening for the past 2 years. Now your mind, even though your body is healthy enough to say that, I'm not falling sick, but your mind is programmed that every 22nd, Now, I'm going to tell us how we can break that barrier, or how we can rearrange our mind. But I just want to give us like what something to think about. So when I start talking about these things, you understand that, oh, but this is me, So your mind has been programmed. Now you'll not be checking your body when it's 22nd. You'll not be checking your head. Am I having headaches? Am I about to fall sick? Am I about to am I about to go to the hospital to have to check? You now start checking your BP. Now start checking something that is not. One day you see all those things you are checking. Very soon you'll soon find it. You'll be checking. You'll be checking. Are you sure? Oh, I'm running temperature. You now start saying, I'm running temperature. It's oh, so someone calls you, like, you know that every 22nd of January, I always fall sick. I'm beginning to feel like I want to be sick. Your mind is oh, your mind is already polluted because you have already programmed your mind that every 22nd of January, I will be sick. But if you reprogram your mind and tell your mind, you see, this 22nd, we are going jogging. This 22nd, we are doing a very big party. So even if the sickness wants to come that 22nd, that is if it is a pattern. Your mind is programmed that you cannot be sick. This 22nd or 21st or whatever I said before is not that time where my body have to be sick or where I have to feel any kind of way. Now let me make another example. Let's say you've had a bitter breakup. Let's say you've had past relationship where your sister slept with your ex or something, and your mind starts. Sorry, guys. What I'm saying cracks me up. Okay, so let's say you've had past relationship issues where your sister or your friend had something to do with your ex, blah blah blah. You now have strong trust issues, and your brain is now programmed that you'll not be looking at this one kind of like, they're all the same, they always go after XYZ. Now your brain is already programmed in that direction. That does not mean you shouldn't apply caution, but don't let the brain overshadow you. No, because it is what you have, what your mind is already telling you. Your brain will start working, your whole body will start working on it. Have you seen where somebody has offended you in the past and you know this person has changed? You know in your heart of heart that this person has changed. This person will just make little mistake, and you will bring back the past, something that have passed 20 something years ago. You start saying, this was what you did. It is the mind. Your mind is already, you have already programmed your mind that, but this one, are you sure? It's as if you catch the person as a witch, so your mind is already knowing that, are you sure the winch is not coming back, even though XYZ has been delivered? So it's all in the mind. Now, how does the mind affect your health? Your mind you can be stressed by mainly thinking about what has happened in the past. You might be stressed and end up like someone used to say. He said that, oh no, I read a book actually, and in this book, just before I came on this life 2 days ago, and the writer said his mother-in-law had serious health condition. She had cancer, stage 4, whatever. So the doctor, they've done everything they could, and the doctors told the woman, they said, go home and die, that you cannot survive it. I mean, go and enjoy your children, your grandchildren. So when she got back home, she told them, give me herbs. She started making lists, she started making inquiries. And they said, so the children, according to the book I read, the were looking at the mother-in-law like, they said she's going to die, XYZ. And she told them, stop looking at me. I'm not dying anytime soon. My grandson is just 5 years, and I'm going to see him when he's in high school. And I'm going to carry my great-grandchildren. This is someone they say you might not last more than 6 months. Now you are saying, so her mind is already healed of such. Now she does not need, I'm coming to that, no prayers. Her mind is already agreed with, I'm not dying anytime soon. Nothing is taking my place. I'm going to see my children, my grandchildren, and my great-grandchildren. Nobody is going to be carrying me about. She's already programmed it in her head. So he's writing this book 20-something years later, and he's saying the story because the woman just died after the son has graduated. I mean, university. He has graduated and had a child before he graduated. So it's a force. The mind is a force. It's still a mystery. Why do you think people say, XYZ, this person costs me, I cannot get married, I cannot have children, blah, blah, blah. It's in their mouth. No, they've already inculcated that mentality in your head, and they want your brain or your mind to start pondering on it, and you start saying, yes, I'm cursed. They've already changed your mind, because if they can't get your mind, they can't get you. If they cannot manipulate your mind, they can't manipulate you. Your mind is already in agreement with such negativity. That is why you already are crying. Oh, this one said, oh, why I agree with them? It doesn't make sense. To me, it doesn't, there's no balance, because it's your life and it's their mouth. Now, you used your mouth or your mind to agree with the forces. That is why it has brought all those things your direction. How about if you use the same mouth to send it? I don't care, it's never going to happen. Who said I can never? Who said? As far, now I'm coming to Bible. So now let's jump right into the next one. Oh, damn, it's almost 30 minutes. Damn. Okay, how to now relax the mind. Let's talk about relaxation. How to know that your mind is stressed, and how to calm it down, how to relax it. Distract yourself. I don't know what you want to do to distract your mind. I don't know what you want to do to distract yourself. Just distract yourself from whatever is saying. I mean, think of something better. If you've been waking up in a certain way and just thinking, like I made an example of having like 20 seconds, or you just think that, for the past 3 years, I've been sick every 20 seconds, right? And this 20 seconds, instead of you to just wake up and, I am healthy, I am strong, I am this, I am that, you might just lay in bed. Oh, today's 20 seconds, I forgot. How about if you get up the sheets? The sheets is not your friend. Go in the streets. You belong in the streets that day, not the sheets. So you move and your body will respond. Distract yourself. Now, if you know you're the person that negative thoughts always come to your mind is corrupted. Like I said, it's a mystery. It is a mystery. There is no depression in your family, and you're the first to have it. It's a mystery. Because you have thought of all the bad things, how you did not get the scholarship, how about if you keep trying? You have to be strong. Your mind should be strong. He said the difference between a sheep and a lion is that lions, their minds are strong. They are hungry. They are always hungry. They are striving. That's why when they roar, I'm sure the whole of the country I am, they will hear it. They roar, they take territories. So stop feeling down and chase it. Distract yourself. Let your mind be strong. Let your mind be that of a lion. Read about the stories of lion. Oh, sorry, an angry mother. Let's not go there. Okay, they say it's an animal. I'm human. I'm human. Okay. Look at your mother. Have you ever seen where you complain to your mom that someone hurts you? How she feels? Ah, my child. You know, my son is sick, my daughter is down. How? She calls all the time. She prays. If she's a church person, don't let do 20 days fasting. She will want to even do the full 20 days without eating. Probably so she doesn't die. Probably she's not taking fruit and water. But you know, let your mind be strong. Let the negativity go. Like I said, how to calm your mind down. It's a mystery of the mind. We're still talking. So distract yourself, take action. Take action. Now, what is that thing that always distract your mind? What is that thing that always make you feel like it cannot be done? What is the thing, or who is that person that is always speaking and say, without me, you can cross this line? Take action. You know what to do. This is not the year where we pity. This is not the year where we say, you know what, I'm going. Sometimes the prayer you need is your action. The prayer you need is taking action. Plan to take action and take action. Now, it's strategic. It doesn't happen in one day. Someone that's had his or her mind polluted over time is not something you can change in like this. No, it doesn't happen like that. You have to work towards it. You have to read books. You have to speak people that inspires you. Now, if you are sick in a certain environment, you cannot heal in that same environment. It's almost impossible. So what you have to do is leave that environment, get off your comfort zone, get off the bed, and face the. Sometimes you lie down too much. Sometimes you're not busy enough. I mean, read books, listen to music that take action. Question your thoughts. We are talking about how to calm your mind down, how to let go of the negativity. So it's not be like, nobody had cancer in our family. How come? It's a mystery, because you've been nurturing it for a very long time. Now it's not blew up like a time bomb. Now question your thoughts. Sometimes it's not every of your thoughts that are valid, that are important. There are some you should wave off. There was a time I had some funny dreams, and I called a friend. I'm like, I prayed about this, but I'm like, let's talk about it. And she was like, look in your left. I said, look in my right. She said, kiss your teeth. I said, he said, look in your right. I said, I looked at my right. He said, kiss your teeth. He said, that's how the dream is, So sometimes you have to question your thoughts. You have to question it. Don't agree to every of your thoughts that comes along. Don't agree to saying that I can't make it, or don't question it. Question it. Look up to people that have done it before. Readjust your goals. That's something to use. Another method to use to calm your mind down. Readjust your goals. Let your goals be readjusted. Look at people that have made it before. Look at people that have gone through the storm and they became who they are. Now, the rich doesn't make the world a better place. The poor does. Now, why do I say this? Someone that has struggled, has gotten to the top. There is no way that person want to come down. So they strive. They are hungry. They are hungry for success. They are hungry for everything that will impact them positively. So readjust your thoughts. Who are the people you're looking up to? That's why you're down. That's why you feel that it cannot be done. That's why you feel that people's words have holds over you. They don't. They don't matter. They don't matter. They don't matter. What are you saying to yourself? What thoughts are you entertaining? What voice do you listen to? I was listening to one preaching, and Oyedipo said, someone came to him and said, I'm hearing noises in my house. I'm hearing noises in my house. And Oyedipo said, it's because you're too quiet. So when you are too quiet, you hear the noise. So readjust your goals. What are you saying to yourself? What are those goals that you... It's not about writing them down. If someone tells me, excuse me, I wrote it down. Yeah, on the 22nd or this, that. What is the impact of those things you've written down? It's not about writing down your goals. You can write them, they'll be there full of dust. If you don't execute it, nothing works. Everything stands still. They are just there moping at you, looking at your face and say, do something about me. Readjust your goals. It helps your mind, it helps your mentality to grow. Your mind just starts, gingering up, The mind, it's a gradual process. It's just like building a muscle. You don't go to the gym one day and come home and sit down and start eating all the food in the house and expect your muscle to grow. If it grows overnight, go see the doctor. Because you don't want to go to the boxing ring, so they will punch you out. So it's a process. You have to go to the gym in the morning. You have to watch what you eat. You have to eat more of proteins. You have to, sit down dancing. You have to grow up. You have to be disciplined in order to grow your muscles. Same is your mind. You can't control what you think. You can calm the mind down. The mind is so stressed. It's so busy. All the negative things is what is speaking. What about the positive thing? Think about your mind. Now, then work on enhancing your self-esteem. Are you easily spoken to? Can somebody just walk up to you and just tell you you're mad, and you're looking at the person, I'm like, you say I am mad, when you're supposed to slap the devil out of that person's face? Or, I don't take violence. Or when you're supposed to just shun the person, your self-esteem is so low, is so down. Zero confidence. Build yourself. Like I said, it doesn't happen in one day. It's a process. It's a strong mind. I'm not saying I got strong mind. It is okay. Enhance yourself. Then try meditation. Try to meditate. Sometimes I stay in the dark. I just want to sit in the dark. I like to just stay with my head up, no music, nothing. It might be as if she possessed. No, I'm not possessed. I'm just let my brain speak. Let me shut down some voices that are not supposed to be speaking. When was the last time you sat down and just think of everything you're thinking is just positive? When was the last time you sat down and just one negative thought, one never crossed your mind? When was the last time? You are just sick of headache. It is headache. It's because you've not been sleeping right. And you have linked it to what happened 1920 something. You have linked it. My mother said she was having headache, that's how she died. Of what use is that thought? Of what use? Have you ever seen some families that they say this one died, this one died, this one died, and one person is just standing strong? The mind. So build your mind and have work on your self-esteem. Then try meditation. Understand what triggers your mind. Understand what triggers the negative thoughts in your mind. I know a certain things trigger negative thoughts for me. For me, I know. And some of that thing might be like, it might be one negative statement. We might be all smiling, jumping, laughing, and you might say the slightest, I mean, it might be nothing to you, but it's something to me. Now, let me make an example. This happened on Wednesday. So on Wednesday, I went to the store, and in the process of picking what I want, something fell down, and I tried to pick it up, and this lady looked at me. I don't know where she come from. She said, "Oh, it's such a bad day for you." I said, "No, it is not a bad day for me. It is a bad day for you, your generation, your family, your own." I said, "Whatever." I said, "Shall." And she was like, "Oh, not that deep." I said, "It is." I didn't say sorry, because this year we don't say sorry. Yeah, you should apologize to me. If not, you should have said something. Why won't you say something better? Why won't you say something like, oh, it happens, or not it happens, something, you're blessed. What happened to that word? Why the first thing that comes out of your mouth is, oh, it's such a bad day for you? No, it's not. Can never be. Will never be. So what triggers you? I know things like that triggers me. It triggers me so much. I mean, you have no idea. Or negative statements, or I don't even want to be in the room or in the place where someone is saying something about somebody else. Maybe this person does. I'll be looking at you like, who raised you? I mean, were you even raised? So know what triggers you. Know what puts you in that mood. Know what makes your mind to start roaming around. Your mind just keep going. Your mind non-stop. Know what push your buttons. And the last point is control. You can control your mind. You can. Your mind, everything is subject. This is your body, right? You can control what comes out and what goes in. It is very easy not to be stupid. When you think about stupid words, don't say it. Simple. That is my theory. So it is so easy. It is easy. Watch it. I mean, the environment. I mean, the things that you say. You can control your mind. You can be a master of your mind, master of your thought, master of what comes out of your mouth that is stimulated in your mind, master of how you react to things. Because when your mind is polluted, it affects everything about you. It affects your state of mind. It affects the way you walk. It affects the way you think. It affects the way you eat. It's just like having to live in good health. Like I said, sometimes our mind affects our being. Sometimes it makes us sick. Sometimes it makes us well. Now, let's say you're feeling funny, and the doctor said that what is easy? Okay, the doctor says that you need to work out more. Now, in your brain, working out is not for me. It is what you have told your brain. Eating right. Me that likes burger, I will eat 4 burgers. Me, we drink Coca-Cola, the big one. I will drink this, I will drink that, doctor say something else. Or something. They might just say, and you just tell them, say something else. It doesn't work for me. Not today. Now, you have already said to your mind that, brain, this thing is not for me. I can't get to this point. I can't make it. You've already, you are putting it in you already. Now, how about when your brain says sleep more, and you just wake up and say, no, I have to be healthy. I have to have my summer body. I have to lose some calories. I have to burn some weight. And you go for a jog. And now when you come back, your brain will thank you for it. Your body responds positively to that good energy that you've brought in. Even though your mind was telling you, remember the last time you went to run, you almost fainted, you had to take a taxi back home. So why do you want to go and run that far? You might step on poop again. Oh, you know those people that carry their dogs and they don't pack the whatever after them. You might just step on it and you come back home angry. Now your mind might be telling you that, and you say, shut up, my mind, I have a mind, my body is telling me to do this, I'm gonna do it. Now when you go out and come back, your mind will start thanking you for it. Now your mind will start readjusting, because you have lived in that kind of a negative light a very long time. So your mind is already, used to a certain point, phase. Your mind is already used to, we just eat. We wake up in the morning, we eat the largest food. Or let's say it comes to work and you know you need money so bad. Now you have the option of doing 2 jobs, and your mind is telling you, no, you cannot do 2 jobs. Look at you, you're so skinny, you can't be doing 2 jobs. You want to be, how do you want to cope? Or they say drink a lot of water, and you are just looking at, I say, your mind is telling you, no, that Coca-Cola, that sugar, it will just give you energy. That is not what they said. They said go and run and take water. Your mind is there because you are used to it. Because you've fed your mind with the negative things for too long, so your mind is already used to it. These steps I mentioned before: distract yourself, plan to take action and take actions, readjust, questions your thoughts, readjust your goals, work on your self-esteem, try meditation, and understand what triggers you. Will help your mind to come back to the way it used to be. Let's say you are the very positive thinker. You think so positively. And all of a sudden, you just start talking like them. You just start talking the way the words talk. Your mind will get used to it. Let me make this example. Let's say you're driving. You are used to when someone goes left and you're going right. You're used to, don't be stupid. You stop that. You are used to it. It's something in you. Your mind is already telling you, insult that person. See that person, just give them one. Compensate yourself. Call the person a BITC. Call the person something else. Whatever. Now, after doing that, you keep doing it every day. Your mind, without cautioning your mind, without saying, I have to stop this, I have to stop that, right? Without nurturing the good part of your life. Now, imagine you now carry your boss in your car. Imagine your pastor, let's say, needs you to take him or her somewhere. And you took your pastor or somebody somewhere, right? And you saw them. Let's say someone annoys you still. Then you just look, because your mind is programmed to insult back. You just insult them. Why are you driving like an XYZ? Why are you this? And they go, oh my God. Now, without having that consciousness, you're like, I just screwed up. That was my pastor. That was my boss. That was somebody that respects me. That's why we need to take charge of our mind. Take charge of your brain. Take charge of what you think. Take charge. It doesn't stop. It doesn't take you anything to do that. So, with all those few points of mine, I hope you understand and you learn and you observe that some things are left to the brain. Just leave your mind to do its thing and control. You can control. Only you can. Only you can put yourself in a position where, I think I have other points. Slow down breathing. Okay, yeah. Then the physical thing you can do to relax the mind. I think I had that, like a physical thing. Apart from all the the physical thing you can do to relax your mind is to slow down, take a deep breath. When you know that thought is coming, when you know that your mind is telling you, You see, they say you should go and work out, but you don't work out. Go and take cola. Cola will give you energy. Go and take coffee. They say go and work out, and you take a deep breath. I can do it. Put some motivational thing going, or you can play this video. Go get it, and you can go. Or sometimes if let's say anxiety attack or something else that's making you feel some kind of way, you can take a warm bath. Just soak yourself. As you're doing that warm bath, you can have meditation music on to be mindful of, then. And then also write also help. Even though I said that no matter how much you write, if you don't put it into practice, it doesn't make no sense. So also write. Now, okay, you now know that this is what triggers you. You now know that this is how I master my thought. You now know that this is how I program my life and whatever. Now, this also help you to slow down or to relax. You just relax. Put some things that edifies you. Put some things that sometimes I play. Now, the way I relax myself, sometimes when I don't want to talk back, or when 99% of the time I don't talk back, I just control myself. I just say it's not worth it. It's not worth it. Now, what I do is I just say to myself, you're more than this. This is not who you are. We're not the same. We're not the same. We are far from being the same. All those things help me restructure my brain. Now, how did I stop the sleeping? Like I said earlier, I got used to that 30 minutes. I have to sleep the sleep. I have to sleep it. Now I now start having a lot to do in terms of I have to read more, because of course I not do YouTube. I don't want to come here and start telling you something that doesn't make sense. You will not watch again. So I start reading more. I start listening to motivational quotes. I just start exercising my mind. Just exercise your mind. Instead of 50 thoughts of negativity, reduce it to none. Reduce it. Now let's have a challenge. Because I think I'm loving this life, so I probably might do it again, maybe next month. But then let's exercise our mind. Let's say for the next 7 days. Some Christians are fasting. If you're not Christian here, Christians are fasting. Some are doing 40 days, some are doing 21 days, and some are doing 7 days, and some are doing 3 days. January is like a holy month for the Christians. Now, exercise your mind. In the next 7 days, don't speak, don't think of one negative thought. If you're a Christian and you're watching this, and the negative thought is coming, or your body is doing you, or you are that person, though somebody is just saying, every 22nd of January I have a headache, just say thank you, Jesus. Just say, Father, thank you. When that negative thought is coming, Holy Spirit, activate. Holy Spirit, activate. Say something. Chase it away. It doesn't matter where the thought was coming from. Oh, get out of here. This is not today, Satan. Not today, negative thoughts. Chase it away. And when you are in an environment where negative thoughts are going around, it keeps going in your head. Just, I don't know how if you can leave, it's better to leave such an environment, because it will affect your mind. You will go home and start thinking of all the negative things they've said in that place, and you start mastering it. You don't want to do that in 2022, so you just leave such environment. Like I said, for me, I just wave it off. I just wave it off. It's not worth it. When what you speak affects your life, other people, they can say things angrily, even without them knowing what they are saying. They can say the worst things, but it takes you and you alone to master the art of having a positive impact in your own life. No one will or can do it for you. No one can help you focus on your dreams. Those are just side talks. People who sit down to say, they don't matter. You matter. You are responsible for your thoughts. You are responsible for your action. You are responsible for what you say. You're responsible for everything around you. Responsibility. I told someone, I said, no matter the prayers your mother pray for you, let's leave our pastors out of this. No matter the prayers your mom pray for you, as powerful as that prayer is, if you are lazy, you will die a pauper. Why am I saying this? Because you don't want to work hard. You don't want to get to the point where I can get it done. We can do all things to Christ that strengthens us. I can get it done. I can. Everybody say they all say I can't. I can. They say I won't. I will. Watch me. Just watch me. You never meet a go-getter the same way you left them. It is not possible. If me, you think, even if you're married to the devil, you will never meet me the same way you left me. So it is a mindset. I don't know what I'm going to say, but it is in the next 10 minutes, I'm just going to preach. Okay, it's a mindset. It is a mystery. You are sick and you're sitting down. What are you sitting down doing? Mercy, you know, understand my waist is just, the thing is just doing me somehow. I cannot even stand. My sister, stand up. That is the time you should move. That is the time you see. Do you know how many times they fought Jesus? But he still died. Saved me and you. And that's why we're redeemed. It doesn't matter. You can get it done. You can fix it. Forget what the doctors are saying. Forget what, including your mother. Sometimes mothers say negative things without them knowing. They just mistakenly, they just say it like, and you are just like, it starts sinking in. Some people are parental hurt. They are hurt. Why are you hurt? She didn't know. You were frustrating her. Did you check yourself? Do you know how annoying you were when you were growing up? And now you are holding to her. My mother did this to me. Get over yourself. So sometimes it's not even about them. It's about you. It's about you. How do you respond to those things? How do you put yourself in a place where... How do you put yourself in a place where you don't care anymore? No one has control of your life. Now, let me say this again. No one has control of your life. You can advise me, but you can't tell me what to do. It is just advice you're giving me. You can never tell me what to do. It is a mindset. Some of us, let's say our fathers have said some things that hurt us. Get over it. Get over it. Your mama says something and your mind is always telling you. You will just be going to bed after saying, Father, thank you. Come and sleep with me. Let your angels guide me. Whatever. And the next thing, imagine that what my mother told me. How do you expect that prayer to work? How? It all in your mind. Shake it off. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Let them say. Do you know how many times they've said Esther in the Bible, oh, look at her, all natural. You think the king will find you? And she went on organic. Probably she went to, palm nut oil. That's what she used glowing up. And she added olive oil of Jesus into it. And bam. She was a queen. Queen Esther. Now we all pray, Father, clothe me with the favor of Esther. Forgetting that she paid the price. some of the time, sometimes the prayer we're looking for is just a change of a mindset. The prayer you should be praying is not to bind, leave binding and casting. Those ones, it doesn't, you're far above. You're seated. See, let me explain something to you. Let me go spiritual for a minute. He said, you're seated in heavenly places, far above. Far above. Now, the reason why you're where you are sometimes is your mentality. Your business is not growing. What kind of mindset did you bet that business in? What kind of mindset bettered that business? Probably the business was bettered by competition mentality. You see other people doing business, so I want to do business. You see other people working, I want to work. You see other people investing, I want to invest. It might be the reason why your business is stagnant. Change your mindset. Stop looking at people. 89, what am I saying? 99.9% of the things on social media are not real. And that is what is affecting us, affecting our mindset, affecting the way we talk, affecting the way we eat. Oh, she said she's doing this, so her tummy is so, and because of that, she started feeling insecure. Look at my tummy, so push that. It's a push that. Do you know what she's doing? Do you know if she went to take out the fat, or how did they call it now? Lipo, lapo, whatever. Do you take out the fat and put in your ass, and you are there struggling? Because of that, you're not wearing what you want to wear. Your mindset is overshadowed by the things people say, not by the things you believe in. Don't let them control you. Don't let them deal with you the way they are dealing with themselves. One negative words from you affects your life more than 1,000 words from outside. Guard your heart with all diligence. Now we're talking about the mystery of your mind. Guard your mind with all diligence, because out of it are the issues of life. Someone has offended you 50-something years ago, and you're almost 80, and you're still thinking, if I tell you what that girl did to me. Have you heard other people's stories? Did other people tell you how their own sister tried to kill them? Did they tell you how their life is what? I mean, they don't even look like their story, and you are there because somebody said something. The person didn't even hurt you. You are just there, just carrying it on your head. In your mind, it has possessed the way you see people. A lot of people have lost so much friends, relationship, partnership because of trust, because of what XYZ did, because of what California did, because of what embassies did, because of what China did. It has affected their relationship, the way they work, the way they talk. It has made them insecure because their mind keep telling them, my mind is telling me that this girl is not a good person. And that's the best person you've ever met all your life. That's the best person. Just because of what this other person did. With everything said, I have 3 minutes to go. Thank you so much for watching my live. Thank you for coming live with me. God bless you. And thank you. Thank you. I appreciate every one of you. I think I enjoyed this live more than I do with my YouTube, because YouTube, the time is actually short. And I'm just looking at the time. I'm like, oh my God. So it's already almost 1 hour. Oh my God. So thank you so much for watching. If you have not subscribed to my channel, do well to subscribe to my channel and give this video a thumbs up. Give me love. When I upload it, please try and how do they call it now? Comment below. If you like the video, be sincere. Let your mind, don't let, if I made mistake in my past video, let that mindset go away. On this is a new video, so comment on this one. Okay, thank you so much for watching. I love you guys greatly. Thank you for coming out to support me, my first live video, and I appreciate y'all. Thank you so much, and have a blessed weekend. Bye. Okay, so how do I not cut it? Okay, bye.